Riyad Mahrez très fort. Oh, Riyad Mahrez qui envoie les siens en finale de cette Coupe.
Welcome to my channel, the DZ Phoenix, where I always talk about the Algerian national team and their players. Today, Algeria beat Djibouti 8-0. I think that they could have scored more, at least 10-0, but of course, there are players from the Djibouti side that, were faking getting hurt or having an injury, so it wasted some of our time. But anyway, I'm very happy about this. It's our first game for the World Cup qualifications and it's off to a good start. Of course, this is not the most challenging game we have. The most challenging game will be Burkina Faso, which we are facing next. And we also have Niger in our group as well. We are now 28 games undefeated, which is remarkable. The first goal was Islam Slimani in the 5th minute. The second goal was him again at 24th minute. Rami Ben Spaini scored in the 26th minute. Bounajah scored in the 39th minute. Slimani scored again in the 47th minute and 52nd minute. And Mahrez scored in the 67th minute. And Zerouki scored in the 69th minute, which is great because it's his first goal for the Algerian national team, and it's always nice when a youngster scores, especially when it's their first goal. I'm proud of this player and I'm excited for the future. I made rankings for all the players. I didn't rank Mbulhi because he didn't really have that many balls to block. Literally, he basically had nothing to do. I gave Zafan a 7. He did a good job. He has good control. At times he was a little inaccurate with his passing, but overall a good job. Mondi a 7. He did what he had to do. He didn't do anything extraordinary. He's pretty simple in the way he plays, pretty clean. Malamari, I also gave him a 7. He did a good job. These players didn't really have that much to do in the back, to be honest, because Djibouti are not really a good attacking side. Ben Spaini, I gave him an 8. He scored a really nice goal. He went up and down the field. He really was pushing himself to perform the best as he can, and I think he overall had a really good game. And he was the third goal. Zerouki, I gave him an 8. Zerouki did a very good game today. He played super well. It's really good, and I'm really happy that Belmadi called him up, and he had, I think, the most beautiful goal out of all of them. His goal was right outside the box, a really magnificent strike. It was really nice. I'm really happy for him. But Nasser, I gave him a 7. Again, he did his job. Nothing special going on. He's pretty quiet. But Lady, I gave him a 7 as well. He did do a good job in general, and he knows how to find his teammates well, and he has vision. Bounajah, I gave him a 7.5. He played pretty well, and he made a penalty, so that just adds to the points he has. Slimani scored 4 goals. He's on the way to beat an Algerian record. Mahrez, I gave him a 7.5 because of his goal. I would have given him an 8, but if he played better, because honestly, it wasn't his best game, I will give him a good rating because of the goal, and he did trick some players several times, but it never really went according to plan. Like, his decisions on the field did not come into fruition as easily as other players. Now, about the substitutes. Zorgan. I think Zorgan was really good in the time that he was in there. No big mess ups. He found other players easily. Boudaoui was alright, I guess. Boudaoui kind of lost the ball in the wrong places. I am not convinced by him yet. I'm really not convinced. He did make some nice runs, but he needs more time with the national team in order to fit in the starting lineup. Delors, the thing is, I expected more from him. He was kind of quiet on the field. I think he needs time to get used to the national team because he didn't really give that much. Ben Rahma, all the stuff that he did, you know, it didn't end well. Like all the dribbles he tried to do would either be blocked by another player or wouldn't reach another player when he was passing to it. There's a big difference between when Belady and Bounjeh was there. Then Touba, I don't have that much to say about Touba. Again, quiet. I mean, he only played a certain amount of time, but he did a decent job from what I have seen. That's all I have to say today. If you like content like this, subscribe and see you next time.